And here we are again, not muted for once, ready for the last match of the day. It is Kaho versus Infi. And just let me double check. Yeah, Infi should be playing Undead again. Down the lower bracket, facing the Night Elves, Infi chooses Undead. He just defeated Sini in a game that was very close and could have gone the other way. Sini, I think, in both maps that he lost, if he had played it cleaner, he could have won the series. He could have beaten Infi. We'll see how it goes now. I think Kaho, especially mechanically, still quite a bit more adept than Sini. So this may work out well for him in theory. And now we are ready for the last match of the day with our first map. We're starting off on Concealed Hill. Kaho in the bottom left. Infi in the top right. He's not cheesing and sending out the ghoul right away. That could have been really scary. Ghoul pull against the Ancient of War creeping can be, yeah, very, very risque. It is the Demoner first here. No keeper play. Which is of course not surprising. The Demoner is the star of the patch at the moment. And seems to have looked very strong also in Kaho's hands. What's Infi's strat gonna be? Kaho needs to be diligent with the scouting. He needs to figure out what's happening. Whether he's getting pushed, or if he's just creeping, or he's going to try to expand, perhaps. Very important information to get early on. The DK has the sacrificial skull, which will be scouted, I think. And Demoner here creeping early. Gonna get a fast level 2. DK also creeping the camp here first. I can go for the circlet. Keep on scouting. Oh, it's a tower push again. Oh my god, dude. He just showed him a tower push. Now he's doing it again. Oh, Kaho's gonna have to TP back soon. Or run. Yep, run is the call. The Demoner took quite a bit of damage already, to be honest. Oh, but guess what? Behind this push there's actually a tech happening. Infi, ooh, that's cool. He's faking the tower push. Detonate though? Okay, that means no tower push. Well, that makes things a lot less complicated. So Kaho cancels the Hunter's All and now he can just tech himself. He is behind in tech, but not by that much. Kaho can still not be 100% certain if he's getting pushed or not, but he's got a Wisp in the north, so I think he may have scouted the main base of his opponent. Cloak for the Demoner could be pretty nice to have. Also needs himself some boots though. There we are. Boots of speed. On both heroes, in fact. Oh, the archers might be getting caught right here. Demoner staffing home. And he's going for the mana burn. He's so low HP on the Demon Hunter already, for some reason. Oh, and both archers surrounded. That's... big mistake by Kaho. That should not be happening. 2 archers going down. Also some ghouls falling. That's level 3 for the Demon Hunter. But it's going to be minimal units on the Night Elf side. 19 supply only. With the Hunter's Hall coming now. Yeah, a bit sloppy by Kaho. The archers just sacrificing themselves the way they did there in the back of the base. Infi made a second crypt, by the way. Again, trying to go for gargoyles. But that crypt seems to be a bit late. Same for the graveyard. DK's gonna get the level 3 here. And once again, there is no Lich, so this might once more be DK solo. Kaho going for a Shredder very early on. Heavy creeping on the Demon Hunter. And no second hero yet. He's not playing solo Demon, right? He needs a Panda. He's going Naga. Oh. Fighting Gargs late game without a Panda is very hard. Oh, Skelly block. Oh, wow. Does he get the archer? Almost. And he finds the Shredder. Would love to take it out, but doesn't quite have the damage right now. But there are more ghouls coming in. And this could be the Shredder now seriously in trouble. Immolation popped right away. The Wisps have to come out of the gold mine. Infi committing pretty hard here for the Shredder. That is probably committing a bit too hard. 2 ghouls going down. And the Shredder does survive. Yeah, normally when you play Naga, like Kaho is doing here, you need an expansion. Because the Gargs late game are, yeah, very, very tough to deal with. Very tough. But maybe now it's already too late for an expansion. Because Infi's tier 3 is right around the corner. Going for the Shredder all the time. But Kaho is having quick reactions so far. This game is not looking too bad for Infi though. Yeah, I've seen many games where it's like 50 versus 50 supply, or 50 versus 60, or 60 versus 60, you know, somewhere around there. And the ghouls and Gargs can kill the Night Elf army super quick if there's no Panda involved. Oh, actually gonna go down because of the frog. It's a bit of a weird looking undead base. And that's a bit of gold lost for Infi. Not the end of the world, though. He was tier 3 very quickly. And of course, Infi creeping the Drake here very easily. Is getting very, very close to level 4. Solo DK, so a lot of bonus experience now on tier 3. I'm trying to get as much as you can here. Frenzy upgrade, Boneyard. This is looking quite similar. Earlier against Cini, we had a game which looked very, very close to this one. But there's a big difference, and that's the lumber. Kaho, thanks to the early shredder that he was able to save nicely, has a lot of lumber and can go for dried upgrades, which he certainly will need. Thank you, by the way. Paul Benson sucks, and Yakman with the resub, and Mothbuster with the 400 bits. Thank you, thank you. Infi very low on upgrades so far, by the way. As he starts the first Frostworm. Shaggy with a €3 donation. Remo, is it blasphemous to consider putting Grubby in the list of top 5 best War 3 players of all time? It's not blasphemous. I could see it. I could see an argument there. Yeah. Calling him the #1 best of all time, I think there's not much reasonable argument behind that, but top 5, I could see. Mountain Giant upgrade. What? He's trying to go for MGs against Gargs and Worms? That seems very weird. Oh, he wants the Shredder, finally. That's a lot of damage now from the guard. Can he save him with the staff? Maybe. Nope. Shredder goes down. That's level 5. Who is the GOAT then? I think there's only 2 reasonable suggestions for GOAT. It's either Happy or Moon. One of the 2. Panda 3rd by Kaho. Okay. Triple hero. If he gets the Panda to 3, that could work. But it's a ways to go. If the Mountain Giant can manage to soak up damage from the ghouls on the low ground, or on the ground, I mean, then it will be good. But for that, Infi has to mess up hardcore with the micro. More upgrades for the Gargs and the Worm. 2-0 at the moment. Armor upgrade coming as well. And here's the Mountain Giant. I was not expecting that. A bit of taunt, of course, can help out. We got Stone Form coming as well. Infi with a lot of gold here. He will want to have a bunch of heal scrolls, that's for sure. I feel like he really doesn't need these boots. These boots seem like a big waste. Infi playing a very annoying style here that Kaho has to deal with. Third attack upgrade coming for the Gargs and the Worm. Infi perhaps thinking about setting up an expansion. Clearing out the natural right here. Took some damage on the air units, but didn't lose any of them. Alright, Panda level 2. Only level 1 Breath of Fire, but it's better than nothing. It's kind of cool that Kaho is still creeping on the map with his 2 heroes and the MG. And the Demon Hunter and the Dryads are protecting the main. Seems like he has certainly experience against this gargoyle style. And it's not looking bad at all. Good upgrades as well. Very important to have good upgrades. Of course, Kaho lost the Shredder earlier, but he got a lot of mileage out of it before it went down. The third armor upgrade for the Dryads now being researched. And Infi is still playing a very turtly game. Not the most exciting map that we've ever seen. And all of a sudden, the Panda's level 2.5, by the way. Naga close to level 4. And I think Kaho is playing this really nice. But Infi has a ton of gold. He can get to 80 supply easily. Still poking away at the Ancient of Lore, but it should remain standing. What is Infi banking for? The Ancient of Lore. Caught with his pants down while he was uprooted. 3,000 gold. 1,000 lumber on Infi. I don't know if I've ever seen 3,000 gold on a one base player before. DK is definitely going to get level 6 this game, but we shouldn't really expect an ultimate now, should we? No creeps left anymore. 3 mountain giants, though. They could actually pressure the undead base. As Infi is getting 3-3 upgrades again. Kaho, though, already at 80 supply. With a bunch of MGs. And now production starts for Infi. Black Citadel is taking a lot of damage here. The MGs with the sticks, surprisingly effective. Kaho has a big supply lead. Would love to fight right now before all of Infi's production is ready. The entire bank for Infi is gone though. MG's, by the way, with 10 armor. It's quite something. 4 Frostworms queued. Dude, what is this? Like an FFA game? Alright, in we go. The fight begins. Dragon Haze with a fire. Nicely dodged though with the stone form. DK already hurt. So is the Demon Hunter. Invoke Potion is needed. Mass Taunt also being used. Wait, is this working by Kaho? MG Taunt against Gargoyles. He's taking out the Black Citadel as well. Naga level 4, but now he's going to TP out. There was a staff home on the Panda, I think it was. All the Acolytes are, importantly though, still alive. But Infi lost quite a bit. His bank is gone, but he still has 3 Frostworms queued. I repeat, 3 Frostworms queued. But the Panda is about to be level 3. And with that level 3, and also Nature's Blessing and the tree soon walking over, it seems like Kaho now has a big lead here, doesn't he? Dryad MGs. Never seen that before. And if he has the double heal scroll, and he's got his worms. DK out of mana as well. Triple Orb of Venom on Kaho. Over time, they'll be doing tremendous damage. And of course, there is no statues on the underside. Infi seems to be checkmated here. How can he hope to win this game, possibly? One more worm is coming out. And then it's go time. Haunted Gold Mine being unsummoned. Dragon Haze with the fire. Dodges part of the damage, but not all of it. Fog Lightning as well. And it's a lot of Orb Venom. Panda got level 3 as well. This fight is getting very hectic right away. The Naga is in trouble. May have to TP out soon. The Frostworm's putting in the right click, and that's going to be Invoke Potion transferred. Naga can stay in the fight for longer. Fan of Knives, or Fog Lightning rather, used again. Supply dropping heavily on the underside especially, and the staff is there. Great play by Kaho. Saves the Panda, saved all the heroes so far, but the Demon is dead now. Or is he? TP transferred. That exposes the Naga. She must fall, certainly. But there was a taunt as well. But the Naga does go down. Finally. Finally, Infi gets a hero kill. And he started to haunt a gold mine as well. Infi lost quite a bit though, and of course he only has the single hero. Kaho didn't move his Tree of Eternity, because he knows if the tree gets caught by the worms in between, it's instantly gone with all the magic damage. So many Frostworms. But of course the Dryads can't be attacked by them, so the priority might still be to take out the Gargs first. Kaho has no gold for the Naga res. That's certainly a bit awkward. And no TP anymore, no invuln anymore. But the MG's trying to take out more of the buildings. DK close to getting surrounded there by a whole bunch of MGs. Death Knight dropping very low. And the Demon Hunter has to staff home. Does he have the time to leave? Perhaps he does, but what about the Panda? The Panda is dead here. Demon canceled the staff. Now both Night Elf heroes are in trouble. Dragon Haze, Breath of Fire. Infi, is he doing it? Might be able to get the hero kills. Oh, but the Demon just barely gets away. Pretty sure that the panda is dead though. Frost from slow, finds him again. It's only worms and the DK, and that's level 6. Demon Hunter almost to level 5. Seems like he should go evasion. The entangled gold mine not finished yet. But of course the Dryades are untouchable. There's basically nothing to deal with them. Only the DK and maybe a bit of fiends. We do have fiends starting to come in. But there still is plenty of mountain giants. Could go towards the expansion. And the Demon Hunter is almost fully healed. And now we got mining. Now finally the heroes can be revived. And I think it should be the panda. Just because he's tankier than the Naga. One Frost Ram at the fountain next to the MGs. Fountain plus MGs, of course. That's a dream. A match made in heaven. Demon Hunter got the level 5. Don't think skilling mana burn was the right call, but whatever. Naga being revived first. Infi has put up valiant effort, but also very strong counterplay by Kaho. The triple hero with MG late game creeping. Who the hell does this? The answer is Kaho. Buys the TP to be on the safe side. Doesn't want to lose his Demon Hunter. He feels the pain right away. That is a lot of magic damage that's hitting him. Good thing about that TP as well. Because it will be needed soon. Very soon. Infi's still alive. Still alive, kicking and screaming. Oh, there's not much moon juice at all. I'm not sure if he has Nature's Blessing. Classic Kaho, by the way. Doesn't have Ultra Vision. And also he doesn't have Nature's Blessing. I can't believe it, dude. This guy is so stingy with these cheap upgrades. Panda now is finally starting to be resurrected. Takes still almost 2 minutes. How is he not getting Ultra Vision and Nature's and Wellspring, dude? Unbelievable. One destroyer going down though. The Naga again being chased. He's got the Invo Potion still. Holding on to it for as long as she can. Now's the time to pop it. Oh, destroyer kills or Frostworm kills would be huge. Fog Lightning trying to get in range. Doesn't even need it though. And the DK almost getting surrounded back there. Fog Lightning now against the Fiends. Big damage coming in. And that is finally GG. Kaho holds on against the Gargoyle Madness. The Garg worked out against Cini, but not against Kaho. Kaho looking very clean, like I kind of expected. Looking a bit more solid, a bit more prepared and aware of what to do compared to Cini. And that is the 1-0 for Kaho. Infi has to stick with Undead here. He can't switch races anymore. And the big question is what the next map's gonna be. I think Cini wants a big map. He wants a macro map. He wants to run around the map, harass, look for little points of weakness, exploit them, and get ahead heavily economically. So in the end, he has an easy fight with which he can win. But the next map is Last Refuge, which is not so easy to expand on and not that huge. There's lots of creeps on the map, lots of experience to gather, but Last Refuge has never been the best map for hit and run. Infi on the verge of being eliminated, but today seems to be the day of 2 1s. So if the trend continues, Infi should also win this map now and bring us to a third map decider, or can Kaho close it out 2-0, breaking the streak. Kaho has looked very convincing so far. Against Lin, he lost, but that's something that we shouldn't hold against him. Lin is, of course, a legend. And Kaho gonna go for the shop creep first for a fast level 2. With Immolation, you can creep that nice and early. Oh, if Infi knew, he may want to go for an instant expansion creep, but it's not guaranteed that he's gonna scout this. Normally Infi always goes for an attempted expansion, and if it doesn't work, he's teching instead. The first item here for the Demon could already make a big difference. One of Mana Steal and Big Healing are the big W's here. And he buys the Circle, of course, as well. Big Invo Potion. Not that good early game, honestly. Well, this took a lot of Wisp Repair, by the way. This was very expensive. And he doesn't even creep the full camp. Interesting. Moving across. Oh, and the timing works out in the worst possible way for Kaho. He checks the natural, there's nothing there, then he falls back to creep, and then Infi shows up for the creep. Oh, and Kaho, I think, making a big mistake here. Not there right away with the Immolation to harass. Now he's coming. That might be a bit too late. Level 2 on the DK. Is about to run out of mana here. And the expansion works out way too easy for Infi. Kaho making a big mistake. Too late with the harass. Oh, nice cool block as well. Saves the Acolyte. Oh, okay. Almost saved it. Not quite in the end. But the Narrow Tower is going to be upgraded here in just a second. The Haunted Goldmine is delayed, but it should still certainly finish. However, with the Invo Potion, Kaho can commit for a cancel if he wants. Oh, he stole the last hit. Cheeky. Oh, now the archers are getting caught. And he's got the dust. Kaho TP's away. Kaho seems to be panicking a bit here. And it's a bad start for Kaho. Very bad start. Yeah, I think it was a big mistake to not just finish the camp and get level 2 there. And then, you know, be in position when needed to cancel the expo. Or to harass the expansion. He was just too late. Alright, cool flood now into the main. This where the Night Elf has to be quick with the micro. And so far, nothing's died, I think. Archer saved. Wisp saved. This push, of course, is designed to buy time for the expansion. So many ghouls, dude. Jesus. That's going to be one archer going down at least. That's level 3 on the DK. Goes to the level 2 aura. I like that. And Kaho doesn't seem to be ready to deal with these ghouls. A second hero perhaps is needed. Kaho so far only has the Demon Hunter, and that guy isn't level 3 either. And that was going down. Kaho seems to be falling apart at the seams here. And this is all during nighttime, by the way. Things are gonna get worse soon. When daytime arrives. Infi keeps the pressure up. You can cancel the lower here pretty easily as well. So many wisps also had to be sacrificed. So many detonates. It's finally level 3 Demon Hunter, but it's just all too expensive. So many things are going wrong. Naga shows up with that. Perhaps finally these ghouls can be pushed away. But the damage is, as they say, done. Tier 2 is halfway through for Infi. He's got the graveyard coming. He's got the crypt coming. And Kaho has only 24 supply worth of units. Goes for the Shredder. Zeppelin by Infi is being cheeky now. Yeah, this game is struggle city for Kaho. Just small mistakes costing him so much. At long last, at least one lore is going to be finished to start Dryad production. But Infi is going to be firing from all cylinders soon. With tier 2 about to be complete. And he can just go mass Gargs easily. This is a Naga that he's facing here, not a Panda second. Plus, of course, he's up a base, which is the most important thing. Lich second this time. And gargoyles. Alright. Kaho is trying to get to tier 3. But he must know in what a difficult position he's in now.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
What timing is Infi gonna go for? Is it gonna be tier 2? Is it gonna be tier 3? Infi here is massively ahead. One would think that almost any kind of big strat, any kind of big push, I mean, should lead to victory. And it's gonna be on tier 3. No tier 2 all in. Tier 3 is queued, so Kaho still has a bit more time. But as long as Kaho doesn't have an expansion, all that time doesn't do much for him. Invo potion forced early on as well. I'm not going to have that anymore in the late game to rely on. Infi here, even with Zeppelin in the late game. Pretty cool. Very nice play by Infi. Definitely showing up on map number 2. Kaho was super impressive on map 1. But map 2, just small mistakes. Really small mistakes. Backfiring hard for him. Infi doesn't seem to be interested in letting go. He keeps pushing in here. It's being a bit wasteful, maybe. Oh, but the Demoner dies. The potion was on cooldown. Couldn't save him any other way. And that is GG. And again, we go to map 3. This is the first time in a long time that every single series has been 3 maps. That's good news for us, of course. Lots of Warcraft action on our longest cast day in a while. Thinking of TP League and TED Cup and all these usual suspects. Oh, and map number 3 is going to be Twisted Meadows. You know what I think Night Elves don't do enough here? Creep the natural gold mine right away, first camp with Ancient of War and Immolation, of course. And then just expand right away. Expand right away, because you know Infi's going to play expansion on Twisted Meadows. Both these guys have been through the ringer. It's getting quite late in China as well. I think it's almost 12 p.m. now, right? Hopefully these gamers are night owls and it doesn't bother them too much. Yeah, 15 minutes to 12 in China. All right, here we are. Fellas, the last map of the last match of the day. Who is going to take second place here in Group C in the TP League? Infi spawning in the top left. Kaho in the bottom right. Oh, it is the Warden. Whoa. I think Warden on this map is extremely strong against Undead and also against Human. But from what I've seen from Kaho in the past, his Warden play against Undead didn't look that solid. Of course, it's always pretty brutal, because you always get compared to Lawlight instantly when playing Warden. And Lawlight is the Warden GOAT. But yeah, if you get good levels with the Warden, if you get the second base up, and if you get the Panda up, it is extreme late game power. And normally, this map is big and defensive enough that if the Night Elf does it well, he can manage all that. Dual hero, high levels, late game, 2 bases, big armies. Lots of upgrades as well. The DK is not going for an instant expansion here. Acolyte Scout confirms the Warden. And we have double Ancient of War, by the way. Kaho wants to be ready to creep a lot. Understandable. Wait, he's not expanding? Infi's running across the map right now. Trying to get an item from the shop as well. The Warden's already level 2. That's some terrible Warden items. But at least you got the level 2. Oh my god, he's tower pushing again. On the final map, he tower pushes again. Are you kidding me? Oh, Chill Strike on the Acolyte. I think that's a waste. It's just gonna get coiled. Oh, big detonate though. Got 3 skellies from that detonate. And I think the DK only has 1 rod left. Yeah, only 1 charge left of Rod Necromancy. Alright, here come the towers. Oh, coil on the ghoul. Too late, lose that one. It's more experience for the Warden. We have Undersaw already coming. Well on the way. There's no dust, by the way. These archers can all just simply Shadow Melt. But at least one of these ziggurats will certainly finish. Maybe even 2. Flamethrower started. Actually, the cloak might be nice. And it's daytime soon. Warden level 2.5, but still far away from that level 3. Backpack now finished. Infi needs to bring in new items from the main base. He doesn't have enough lumber for the second Nerub tower, it seems like. Also 1 AP coming in the back. Okay, now he has enough. Now we can go for the second Nerub. Infi, you know, years in the past, playing as human, he was infamous for being so dangerous with tower pushes. And now he's doing it in the do-or-die game with Undead. The first glaive is ready and was able to save it around the outside. And now it's in position. I think Kaho is held. He's got the AP. Yeah, and he's selling the tech as well. Glaive gonna take out the towers. Tech starts. And Infi's gonna have to give up this push soon. Probably. One would think. Observer AFK. Okay, there we are. Back now. Warden's around, it had to blink. It costs a good amount of mana, but she's safe. Oh, second glaive spotted. Archers now showing up as well. One Acolyte goes down. Only 2 left to repair with. Oh, that's a lot of ghouls. But if he's going to give up this position, I think. AP going forward, and now he's in range of at least one of the Nerubs, but I think he's in range of both, actually. Warden close to level 3. Glaive thrower attacking the ground, damaging both narrow towers at the same time. Alright, and in we go. Wisp detonate gets rid of 2 of the skeletons. Oh, but the archers are looking very exposed. Mighty exposed indeed. There's going to be 1 archer going down. Probably 2 archers going down. But the warden also about to level up to level 3. There it is. Archers falling, ghouls falling. Tier 2 is going to be ready soon. The DK has to run. So do the archers. There's going to be 1 more going down. And the AP also probably going to fall. He needs to repair the AP. Oh, it's not over yet. So many ghouls! Reinforcing from the main base. Oh my god, he's losing the AP. Oh, Infi might just barely be doing it. That's level 3 on the DK. That's so big. He's making a shop over there in this push. Did Kaho feel too confident too early? He started the tech, but couldn't do anything with the tech. He's got so much gold, but no lumber. Oh, Kaho. My, oh my. Here come the ghouls, ready to surround the glaive. Shop is being made. But 1 AP also cancelled. The DK can't really join in, because he might be getting killed by the warden. Oh my god, Infi he might just be doing it. 900 gold on Kaho and he can't spend it. Oh man, it looked like this game was over. It looked like Kaho had it. But Infi with the ghoul push, dude, it's working. Everything's healing now. Oh, overconfidence by Kaho, dude. And the shop goes down. Couldn't buy anything. No potions for the warden. More than 1,000 gold for Kaho. Gold that he can't spend. Kaho, he was so close. So close indeed. But this just seems to be too much. It's so much damage from the ghouls. It's the AP going down. And Kaho with no units left. All the gold, but no units. He has to call it. Oh my god, Infi actually wins it. Balls of steel by Infi on the all-deciding map 3. He goes for the tower push, and it seems like it failed. But somehow he makes it work. Kaho. He thought he was out of the woods, and so did I. But somehow Infi makes it work. That was definitely a bit of mistakes there creeping in as well. Could have been done a bit better. But in the end, Infi makes it through. Kaho with some really good games, really good showing. But of course the competition is fierce here in the TP League March. Kaho is out along with Sini. So Infi, our first random player, if you will, makes it into the top 8. So let's take a look at what that will look like. Fortitude Happy, Lawlight, Sock, Lin, and Infi now have made it through. And tomorrow from Group D, we're going to have the 2 remaining players to complete our field of 8 players in the playoffs. And for tomorrow, it's going to be Colorful, Labyrinth, Moon, and Ted to be duking it out. It's going to be the same time as today. We're at 12 p.m. CET. And we're going to be back with that tomorrow. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the TP League so far. We're continuing tomorrow, next week, when Group D and after the playoffs will continue. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Thank you all for hanging out. I'm going to be back here these coming days, so I'll be looking forward to seeing you again. But now I say goodbye and see you again next week. Bye-bye.